All right, here we go with some more NCAA basketball. I am your commentator this evening, Jeffrey John. And alongside me, like always, is Kenny.
It is I am here.
Tonight we're going to see Mississippi State take on Texas Tech in what should be an absolutely thrilling basketball game. A couple of returning players from Texas Tech, as we've got Queen Hardaway and Dime Hardaway returning for those two, but they've got new teammates. This year their teammates are Dejan Kravic, Raska Santa Maria, and then Lorenzen Gutierrez. Lion, what are your thoughts on this new starting five for Mississippi State?
I really like the new look, and I like, most importantly, that we got the Hardaways coming back. I got a good look at the Hardaways as I control Kenneth Dwayne. They played together last year. Got an upset in the tournament, and looking to bounce back this season with a bunch of fresh new faces, and they have a tough task going up against Texas Tech, who we saw in the last game perform very well.
And what a tough three shot there from Mike Litteris, rebounded from DK. DK able to put it back, and bad pass there from Queen. Thankfully, it goes out of bounds. Mississippi State will reclaim possession. Texas Tech up by 5 already. McKesson looking to find somebody to throw it into. Gets it over to Dime. Dime, cross court to Gutierrez. Back. Ends up back in Dime's hand, and there's the 2 ball. He's going to say just inside the line. Not a lot of people grind harder than Dime Hardaway or Blaze. And Blaze's player here, Lorenzen Gutierrez. So you know by the end of the season, Gutierrez is going to be a high overall. McKesson hands it off to Raska. Raska driving right. Finds McKesson, pick and roll, what a slam. And here comes DK. Texas Tech up by 3. Get it over to Mike Litteris. Mike, spin move, Euro, puts it up and no good. Mike Litteris looking poor offensively so far in this one.
You do not expect him to start with a spin and then drive with a weird layup.
I mean, you don't expect anything from Mike Litteris.
Wild card.
Yeah, wild card. That's a good way to look at him. Defender that thinks he can offense.
Wow.
What a shot from Raska. Great dagger there. Tied the ball game up at 7 points apiece. Dash over to Mosley. Mosley kicks it over to Dixon Sider. Dixon taking the screen from Mosley. He has it up top. Ball game is all tied up right now. Mosley being patient with it. 4 seconds left. Puts it up. Got it.
Wow.
Tough shot from Karan Mosley.
And I like that. That's something that a lot of NCAA players struggle with, is when the clock runs down, they try to find somebody open with the last 2 or 3 seconds instead of creating for themselves and getting a better shot.
And what a good bucket there from Dime Hardaway. This is a side of Dime that we didn't see last season. Somebody that would take over in games like this and score. He could score. We always saw it. He just would rather get his teammates involved. And last year, when Mississippi State got bounced in the tournament to UConn, I saw something in Dime Hardaway's eyes. He didn't hesitate for even a second. As soon as that game was over, people were asking, Dime, are you going to go pro? We're looking at you as like a top 5, top 10 pick. Are you going to go pro? Immediately after that game, because he was thinking about it. When he thought Mississippi State might be able to win it all, he was thinking about going pro. But right after they lost it, first message I got was, I'm returning to the NCAA. No hesitation. Got unfinished business here. We're going to make it happen.
Kenneth Dwayne was so embarrassed by the loss that he left the Bulldogs and then joined the team that beat him. He felt it was the only way to go.
Oh, why even? I wasn't even going to shit on you. Why even bring that up in that amazing inspirational story about Dime Hardaway? Why do you mention the fact that Dwayne jumped ships to join the team that knocked him out?
Because this is his heel turn season, baby. KD is here.
There are two different ways you can approach losing an upset game. You could jump ship and join the team that beat you, like Dwayne did, or you could go to the gym, work your ass off, and get back here next year and be better than ever, like Dime did. So
No. KD is going to be the best player ever named KD to jump ship and win a title.
we'll see about that. I don't know if joining the Morgans at UConn is going to work in your favor, but we'll see what happens. Morgans being like they're the faces of the NCAA. Let's just get that out of there now. Jack is a junior, the most tenured NCAA player in the history of the game. This is a history-making season for Jack Morgan. Literally nobody's ever played NCAA basketball more seasons than him. There's not a single person that will touch the court this year more experienced in SBF NCAA than Jack Morgan. So you've got that going for you, right?
That is very true, and he's got his brother Jason entering his second season.
Jason's just hard to talk about. What does he even do? What a shot there from Dime. Gutierrez, beautiful dime. Get it? Gutierrez dimed it to Dime.
I got it. That was funny.
Pass down low. Mike Litteris puts it up, and he got it. It's going to be a tough matchup in this one for Mike Litteris and Lorenzen Gutierrez trying to lock each other down. Dime kicks it back to Queen. Over to Rosca. Rosca jumps. Mid-range. That's good. What a good scoring game so far. We're already almost at 20 points in the quarter's not even over.
Yeah, buckets coming in bunches. I'm liking this.
DK kicks it over to Karan. Karan to Mike. Mike Dixon Sider puts it up and got it. And I think defense will come as the season progresses. We saw in the first two NCAA seasons, these players all start at 76 overall. As players start to upgrade, the game changes. You ever heard that song from 1D, Night Changes?
Nope.
Replace the night with game, and that's this league.
I also think that it's a lot easier to gel on offense right away than it is defense.
Yeah, it's easier to rely on natural born with skills on offense. You have to be a little more technically sound. You got to work harder in the gym to be good at defense.
And being on the same wavelength and having communication is way more important on
another
defense,
three for
especially
Dime.
when you have players who can create for themselves.
Man, Rosca to Dime connection is looking good. Dime went from partnering up with Kenneth Dwayne, probably the league's biggest ball hog, to having Rosca and Gutierrez. And so far, that is looking good. I mean,
he also couldn't rebound. He was an absolute liability, KD.
I mean, Rosca is wide open right now. Dime not finding him. Wants to drag out this entire clock. Dixon all the way in the paint. Dime wants this last shot. Tough layup blocked. Second chance. Goes up, but it was too late. We're going to hit that first quarter break with a tied ball game, 24 points apiece. Time for a little Kenny break. Kenny, take it away.
All right, since everyone always wants to talk about Kenneth Dwayne, I'll keep the ball rolling on that one. If you want to hear another interesting stat, outside of Jack Morgan about to have the most minutes ever, most games played ever in regular season NCAA, we've also got Kenneth Dwayne's stats of being a starter for a full season entering year 2 and never having a single offensive rebound. I don't think that's actually possible, but he managed to do it. He's an absolute ceiling breaker. There's nothing that he can't do.
Except offensive rebound.
No, he doesn't want offensive rebounds.
But the thing you're bragging about is not doing something. And then you're saying you can't. There's nothing you can't do.
Exactly.
It just didn't make sense. That's why bean breaks are better.
Well, Bean's not here.
Dash Maverick up top, drops it down to Ron Mosley. Mosley pumps twice, goes up. Queen, hand in his face. Great job there. Queen Hardaway stopping the bucket. Lorenzen in traffic. He wants it bad. Gets blocked from Litteris. Passing around the arc. Texas Tech down by 2. Lorenzen Gutierrez, very, very passive so far in this one. That was his first shot attempt, blocked by Litteris, and DK putting it up strong. He's going to be a mismatch from most teams in this league.
Especially when you put him in that situation. Not much Dime Hardaway can do against DK.
Is that Dime or Queen? I thought that was Queen down there.
Thought it was Dime. Maybe I was wrong. I thought it was 34.
Gotta look for that headband. Whoa, what a move from Dime! Timeout. What a crossover. That was nasty. Dime putting the defender on skates. What a great move there. I mean, and I do got to say this. McKesson's looked okay so far, but it all comes down to you in this game. Dime's going to win his matchup. Roska is winning his matchup. You got small forward spot Lorenzen, who's about at par with Litteris right now. McKesson has got to step up and stop DK. DK has kind of been rim and paint dominant in this one so far. And what a great move from Dash.
That's another thing, is that something that we saw kind of lacking last season was people who have the ball handling ability on the level of Dime Hardaway.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're seeing it. He's putting the ball on the floor this time, and he's going to the rack with it. I'm getting excited. Last game, we watched Texas Tech and Creighton. A couple of notable prospects, because, I mean, we're all about the draft here. Just draft season is so much fun. Couple of notable prospects: Nigel Hambone, Elijah Gregory. You got the entire Texas Tech team. I think the one that stood out the most for me was Litteris. And what a pass from Mosley to Dash! Litteris stood out, and right now Dime is standing out. You can't help but to wonder when they decide to go pro, when Mike Litteris or Dash Maverick or Dixon Sider, Dime Hardaway, when they go pro, where they would fit the best at. And Dime is one of those unique players with his ball handling and playmaking. Last year he was a playmaker, and so far in game 1 of this year, oh my, he is a scorer. Like, he is an electric scorer. So now you saw 1A Dime, now you're seeing 1B Dime. You could put him wherever you need him. Could he be a candidate for that number 1 overall pick?
I definitely think he's up there, because another thing that we talked about during this last draft is that Alessandro Carter is one of those guys who does a lot of the same things that Dime does, except Dime does it just a little bit flashier, a little bit more exciting. Maybe doesn't quite have the passing ability that Carter does, but he's up there with him. And I think that should be overvalued in this league, and it really hasn't been. I don't know if I want to put him up there, because people have been valuing big men so much, but on my board, he's definitely at the top.
I don't know if I agree with that take. I agreed with it all until you said Alessandro's a better passer than Dime. I think Dime's a better passer. I mean, it could be I have clouded judgment because of the pure volume. I feel like Dime passes more often than Alessandro.
And
so
I think
he could
prove himself to be better. It's just we saw so much of Carter's ball distributing ability last season, whereas Dime didn't do that as much because that wasn't as much his role. Yeah. There were a lot of people who played ISO ball.
And I was going to say part of that is Dime had no offensive talent around him to Dime 2, and then I realized, well, Alessandro was playing Woodson.
He had the MVP on his team and Kiere Prince, who came out to be one of the better offensive forwards in the league last season.
Prince. Yeah, absolutely.
That's when we started seeing some of the best of Alessandro's ball distributing ability.
And that's kind of my point, is what did Dime have last year? Dwayne.
Exactly, which is why I'm not saying that he's not on his level. I just haven't seen that yet. That's what I think he's looking to prove this season.
Dwayne?
I mean, Dwayne is definitely somebody who you don't have to worry. If you don't want to dribble the ball much as a guard, put Dwayne next to him. Don't worry about it.
That's true, because Dwayne won't let anybody else dribble the ball but him.
That's the goal.
And how about Raska this game? He is scoring at will.
Yeah, Raska has been extremely impressive, and there's an open Mike Litteris. Cannot let that happen.
Why do people leave Mike Litteris so open? Last game, it was who was the small forward for Creighton?
Just doesn't seem like people are reading the scouting report.
They're just not respecting
Daniel?
him right now.
They aren't.
Oh, Bean's here.
Oh, hi, Bean.
Hi.
I'm pretty sure it's Cheese's Crust that plays small forward.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you meant shooting guard.
No. And there's another open shot. Lorenzen has got to close out and play tight defense. I think
Almost the same spot, too.
And I think part of that type of thing is where we were talking earlier. What an alley!
Wow. I am falling in love with this dude's crossover. That is the second time in 4 possessions I've seen him kill players with a crossover, and he turned that one into an oop.
And this is what people forget. So, week 1 of the NCAA is honestly the most important. Let's say every single player in the league gained the exact same amount of attribute points. Okay, we know that that's not a reality, but let's say they did. Right now, they're all about a 76 overall, so you get to really see who's got the best builds. And Raska's build is standing out. At a basic 76 overall, this boy is torching right now.
Yeah, it has been amazing to watch.
But the unfortunate part is, will he upgrade? Will he grind attribute points? Will he make his player better? And that's to be seen.
Might see another Isaiah on our hands.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas did that last year. And great shot there from Queen. Queen's another hard worker. Hardaway started out last season with a very good build. I wouldn't say exceptional. Didn't come out and just flash us all. Really just a solid player, but through the course of the season, getting better and better. Raska takes a screen from Achilles. And I gotta say, Raska and Achilles have got some chemistry right now. Tough shot there, DK all over him. Forces the miss. Texas Tech's a chance to tie it before half. And at halftime today, we've got a show for you all. We're going to be bringing you the Charm City Talents halftime report.
This will be interesting.
Good luck.
And great shot there from Dash to end the half. And we're here. Charm City Talents.
All right. Charm City Talents halftime report. Everybody knows that the reason that you tune into NCAA basketball is to hear about the Charm City Talents. Let's just get that out of the way. That's just a fact. Now let's get you the info. This off-season, we are bringing back one former Talon. That is all. It is Ulf Sundin. It is everyone's favorite player, the sniper himself. And he is going to be back, and we tried to surround him with a little bit more well-rounded talent, and we kind of went back to our old ways and signed only snipers and facilitators. So, this season, you have got MSU's Cinderella story leader last season of Kai Williams taking his team on his back all the way to that finals game, getting so close to reaching all of the victory you could ever ask for, and slipping to number 6 in the draft, who's going to be the 1A for this team. Alongside of him is going to be Alex Hayes, another fan favorite from college, another great shooter. Then we went out and we got Dion Richmond,
and that's it.
One of the best defenders, and Jack Boulder.
That's it. That's
exciting team to watch.
I'm so glad you ended
Back
that.
to
that
you.
was bad. It's bad.
Back to you. Do you hear something? It sounds like a bean.
Bean's not here.
I'm invisible.
That's enough.
It just sounds like handlebars.
Gutierrez forced to pick the ball up here.
You gotta get me in trouble with that one.
McKesson going up strong. That's no good. DK. Great protection there. Great rebound. And Dixon Sider steps out of bounds.
Now to talk about the Talons bench.
No, please, no.
We're done. All right. We give you your time during halftime. That way people can tune out and leave. You don't get to ruin the actual game with your BS.
All right, third quarter intermission. We're gonna start talking about Talon's future.
That's true. That's fine. You can have all the break. Was that an Achilles 3?
Woo!
Yeah, it was.
Oh my! I didn't know he could shoot.
That was crazy. I did not see that coming.
Oh my goodness. All right. New respect for Achilles. Newfound respect for Achilles. What a shot by Karan Mosley. Okay, this game's starting to heat up. Yeah, field goal percentages might be a little ridiculous, but why not? I mean, the SBF Football League's got crazy QB percentages.
Not anymore. If you tuned into the Sunday's game, not anymore.
This is going to be like 2 weeks from now, so Sunday's game for them will be different.
Sunday of the 27th of February.
And Dime Hardaway again, another shot there. What else can we even say about these two? I'm so excited about NCAA
I'll
basketball.
give you something interesting. With both Mike Honcho and Woodson going into the SBF, Achilles adds some much-needed afro to the NCAA.
I agree.
That's true. There's a lot of hairless people out here. Achilles open for another 3. Don't get it to him in time. Instead, Dime's just going to swoosh it. There it is.
Another deep 2.
I'm just falling for Dime Hardaway. This is insane. This player, like you said it perfectly earlier, Kai was the Cinderella story. He was kind of a shadow at Georgia his first season. He was behind the Selfs, Trelly. There was just so much star power at Georgia that he just didn't really stand out. He was always a solid player, but never that guy. And then he transferred to MSU last season, and he did become that guy. And that's what we're seeing from Dime this year, except on the same team. Last year, Dime stood out, but maybe not. Maybe he didn't shine as bright as the other ones. And this year so far, this is Dime's team. Get on my back, I'm carrying you. That's what he said to him. I heard it.
Are we going to score 100 in this game?
Pass over to Rosca. There's a 4-point opportunity.
I am falling in love with Rosca early.
His shooting is incredible.
At the line for 1.
This guy can score like none other. And
Can
he
we sign
converts on
players
it.
now?
Can you what?
Can we sign players now?
Yeah, can we just do the draft now after this? I mean,
All
that's
right,
the
new
exciting
draft.
part. We've seen 3 teams, and we've seen a lot of talent so far in this NCAA. We haven't even seen MTSU yet.
Honestly,
No,
I think
Tennessee.
it was really difficult
Why?
to evaluate draft value for players over this last season, and I think it's going to be even more difficult this year.
Yeah. But why, Mike? Why that
Ma-
shot?
Wild card.
All I got to say is during
Good pick and roll.
during all the games I did, a lot of them did that.
I gotta say this too. In a league full of big 7'3" centers that dominate defensively, Achilles is kind of a breath of fresh air right now. I like to see how efficient he is on offense. Like, look, and block from DK.
He fell.
I thought he was gonna pump and then do something cooler, but not a lot of people might have seen what just happened there. Dash got the 2-pointer, but did you go ahead and rewind it when I finished talking? Did you see what Dixon Sider, what Mike Litteris did? He went to the exact right spot on the floor. Had Dash decided to kick it out, Litteris was wide open for a 3. That's one thing I'm noticing about this guy is he's got those basketball instincts to go to the right place at the right time, and then his skill level kicks in and he might miss a couple threes here and there, but he's at least doing the right thing. Gutierrez kicks over to Rosca. Rosca back to McKesson. McKesson pumps twice. He's got to get out of the paint. There's a turnover. Dash up court. Dixon driving, puts it up, and great defense there from Rosca, who in my opinion is co-MVP with Dime Hardaway right now. Corner, dime, 3-ball, bang!
Woo! And another deep, too. He keeps getting a foot inside the line.
Gotta raise that awareness just a little bit. You gotta have that shot IQ to know where you are. But man,
Either
this
way,
team is
mid-range
exciting.
ability from him has been phenomenal.
Either way, he drilled another shot.
This may be a hot take, but could this be the best NCAA season yet?
I don't know. Last season was studded. Like, they had a lot of stars last year, but a lot of stars fizzled out too. We got to see how many players actually stay, because there's a lot of players who might not be super active in the chats, but they've been pretty active with upgrading their player.
Wow!
Guy that I'm thinking of right now is Jacked Gaines from Florida. Really nice Tim Duncan-like build last season. Upgraded his player a little bit. Chimes in here and there. I can't wait to see what he can do with a full season under his belt. So it really just depends on who stays, who leaves, who joins. The season's still young. We allow people to join up until the All-Star break. So I think this has the potential to be there, though. Gutierrez loses the ball, and it's going to go back to Texas Tech. And, I mean, Lorenzen looks good tonight. I don't want people to think he's not. Although he's not playing that well, you got to remember he's matched up with Mike Litteris, who just is a monster in multiple different ways. Before the season even started, about 2,000 points of attributes were dumped into Mike Litteris. They were all earned. They were earned, so you can't really say anything bad about it, but it's just the reality of it. Put your time in. And there's McKesson. I thought he was going to pull a three. Instead, he goes at Litteris, and great defense there from Mike. Mike kicks it up. Dash, 3-ball. Got it!
Woo! Dash and Mike,
Raiders.
the Beauty and the Beast, both of these snipers bringing Texas Tech back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, a nose job away from being a gorgeous human being.
Absolutely.
I don't think his nose is that bad. His face is just...
Dime wants the lead back, and he got it.
Whew.
That's deep.
We're going to see this game go into the hundreds.
Think so?
I think so. And just so you guys know, from game 1 to game 2, I did lower the sliders a little bit. Looks like they might need to be tweaked again. I just don't want
maybe a little bit, but either way, both of these games have been fun.
Yeah, it's been exciting. And that's why you don't want to tweak it too hard. Roscoe loses the ball. Here comes Litteris. Mike driving.
What will Mike do?
Puts it up. Got it. Thought for a second he was going to do something weird with it, but he got it.
I did too. He kind of slowed down a little bit there, but it looks like he was just making sure he got his shot up.
He was thinking weird thoughts. You could definitely tell.
He was like windmill or self alley-oop, and then gave up and went to the layup.
And then he went with the backboard breaking Shaq. Roscoe looked like he traveled there. They didn't call it, and he's going to get the 2.
If they're not going to call the travel, I might as well make it.
He looked like Joel Embiid that time with that double back step.
Oh, I thought that
James
was it.
Harden classes, and we're going in to the 4th quarter. Time for another Talons break.
All right. The Talons and their future. There is none. We've traded away all of our future assets, signed very short deals, and have no draft picks.
That's true. No draft picks.
Hey, this is my minute. That's all.
Good luck. Hey,
I said
I feel like we need a round of applause for the Talons.
Thank you.
He's making a comeback this year.
I like that you've had a pre-plan as to what you wanted to talk about, and what you wanted to talk about was the future. We have none.
there is none.
There's no future. 4th quarter basketball back. Here we go. DK hands it to Karan. KK Ron driving crossover. Get it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Mosley goes right up at Achilles. Great defense.
That was a
there.
reference to that Key and Peele sketch.
Yes, Achilles pulls 3-ball. Bang! The lead. Mississippi State back up by 2.
Back and forth.
Yeah, beautiful basketball game between 2 great teams. Mosley kicks it over. Dixon Sider has it. Dixon over to K-Ron. K-Ron, jumper, good. And I mean, he's kind of a quiet power forward. What are your thoughts on Karan Mosley so far? The build is I don't even know how to describe the build so far.
We saw him struggle early in last game, but he started coming through in crunch time, bearing some mid-range jumpers, getting the box outs, and helping them close out that game. And this game, we've just been able to see him kind of play his ball. That's the best way to describe it. He doesn't really have an
What is
archetype.
his ball?
I don't know. He kind of plays like a small forward in a power forward
Reminds
position.
me of Kadeem Wagner.
Woo! Roska again creating space with his quick dribble moves.
He reminds me of a Kadeem Wagner or a Cassius Falls.
I
He
love
kinda
me some
does.
Cassius.
Up court to Achilles. There's a slam. Up by 4. He's just got that small power forward. He's a little bit taller than Kadeem, but he's weaker. I feel like Kadeem's a better rebounder. Could be.
Yeah, I feel like in a lot of these smaller power forwards, you see them a lot bulkier and beefier.
Yeah. Good shot there from Karan Mosley. Mississippi State just winning the offensive battle tonight. Barely. Roska takes the Achilles screen, pick and roll. Kicks it over. Dime, another 3. Got it!
Woo.
Dime is on fire. Queen and Lorenzen very quiet, but I'm sure that'll change.
One thing I've been a little bit surprised by is how little they've been using Mike Litteris in the second half.
There's a
Here he
Litteris
is.
3. That was
And-
no good. Queen with the board. Here comes Mississippi State. Up to Achilles. Lorenzen open in the corner. Instead, Achilles gets it to fall.
Wow.
Like I said, it's a breath of fresh air to have a big man scoring with this level of efficiency. You don't see it that often. Maybe Reggie O'Brien comes to mind, but other than Reggie, just this type of scoring, inside, outside, with the ball in this, off the floor, catch and shoot, just everything is in his arsenal. I haven't seen this in a long time from a big man. And here comes Dime. He got it. Dime steals it from Dash. 1-on-1. Up court. Lays it up and no good. Dime is in a league of his own right now. A little bit of a driving dunk there, and could have been a different result in DK.
Wow.
Wow.
That was just a mismatch that he took care of. I like that Dime is giving the ball up to Roska here. Dime has been very good in catch and shoot tonight, and that's where they want him. Off a couple screens, they get it to him. Queen sets it. Dime and Queen pick and roll. They find him. Queen throws it down.
Home team.
3:50 to go. Mississippi State up by 8.
Mississippi taking a big lead is not what I was expecting. We saw this Texas Tech team get
Boom,
really
boom.
hot.
Ba ba ba. Sorry,
all right.
that noise means that there's a game break and we have breaking news.
All right, I'm waiting.
Are you going to tell us?
You keep not saying it.
Muzen Cobb is emerging as one of my favorite gods in Smite.
I thought he already was your favorite.
No.
What? No way, dude.
I know he's your favorite hunter.
I thought there was a hunter I played with the other day that I fell in love with. I
I don't know.
Actually really liking Boombots.
Oh, Hoombots, yeah. Oh, you know,
He's an
you know,
assassin.
you know who I really like though? Ratatasker.
All right, Dixon gonna pull 3 ball. They needed that and they got it. 2:45 to go. Mississippi State up by 3. Texas Tech 1-0 on the season. Mississippi State, this is their first game. DK, great defense and got the board. Here comes Litteris. Litteris through 2 defenders. Wants it more than anything in the world. Got it!
Whew.
Mike Litteris.
I think he's Mr. Clutch.
Somebody
Mike
from
Clutch
Mississippi
Tourist.
State has got to step up here in clutch moments. Pass over to Dime. 8 seconds left. Pick and roll, Dime and Queen again. Dime blocked from Mosley.
Wow.
Awaiting ball.
Mosley, big block down the stretch.
Big time block. MSU up by only 1.
Who up by 1?
MSU, Mississippi State University.
Okay.
What, you think because you're from Michigan there can only be 1 MSU?
Yes.
Oh, it just confused me.
Because you thought there was only 1 MSU.
Yes.
Disgusted me.
Why?
And what a shot from Karan Mosley.
Oh,
All right, this game has got me on the edge of my seats. And that's right, I'm using 2 seats right now.
I was gonna say, how many seats are you sitting
I'm
on?
too big for 1.
Side seats, baby. It's better
Wow.
than having to buy those heavy-duty chairs that can support my weight.
Just get
Get a treadmill.
All right, I'll get a treadmill as soon as you go get a dictionary.
ha.
I actually got a dictionary.
Yeah, and I'll use my
Yeah.
treadmill every time you use your dictionary.
That's about as useless as a book in a different language if you don't know how to guess what the first letter is.
That is true. wait. Why do I always agree with you guys? Whatever. I mean, you're not wrong.
An English dictionary might as well be a different language for Bean. He doesn't know how to read any of them.
That is sad. That's true.
So mean.
Yeah. Oh well.
What is this word? That's think.
No,
Oh.
okay. All right. I did. I know how to spell thing.
Dime, tough shot, got
Wow!
Wow.
Huge shot from
They
Dime
needed
Hardaway.
it. I know I keep saying they need it, but that's because they both constantly need what they're getting.
And I absolutely love that the game plan going into this is let Dime cook.
Yeah, I think after the season ended last year, Dime went to his coach and said, I'm coming back, and we're winning a championship. And they just have this connection right now. Coach trusts player, player trusts coach. And it's going to be Dime in takeover moments. I'm calling it now. Karan puts up a tough shot. No, he passes out. Dash, driving. Puts it up, and it's good.
Wow!
Great slow motion graphic there from the cameraman. That was definitely purposeful. Dime, corner, Rosca, 3-ball, got it!
Wow!
Wow.
Home team.
Make that a 2-possession game. 24 seconds. Texas Tech looks to stay unbeaten. They need a win here.
And I mean, if there's a couple more seconds on the clock, you might be saying you have to. You might be able to score 2, but you have to score 3 here, right?
I don't think so. I think no matter what, it's a 2-possession game. It all is going to come down to your next defensive possession. You just score what you can here. I'm looking for the 3-ball, but I'm not going to force a 3 if I can't get it. Ron kicks it back. Dixon pumps, puts it up. Good look. Got it.
Wow!
Got Achilles off his feet. Inbound over to Dime. Dime is going to be fouled.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that
Need a
3 is
steal here.
huge.
Full court press is what they need. They don't get the steal.
Home team foul.
Dime's not going to miss free throws.
That's fine because you scored that 3. Now it's a 3 to tie it. If you had only scored a 2, you'd still have to score and get another foul.
Yeah, either way, it's a free throw game. I
8
think
seconds for the win.
They need
I
to
live for
press
this.
on defense harder.
No
Not for the
timeouts.
win,
That's
for the
big.
tie.
For the
Yeah,
tie.
for the tie. For the
Dash.
tie.
Not
That's
looking
tie.
anywhere else. Got
That's
it.
a tie.
Oh!
That's a tie. Oh.
1.2.
Dash wanted that moment.
But we still can't count out Mississippi State. They got a timeout.
We got time.
We've got time for one shot. You know it's going to go to Dime, right?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I don't care if Dime is triple covered. It's going to Dime. Inbound, Dime, 3. That's no good. We got a tie ball game. We're going into overtime.
And how poetic of the opponent point guard to make that shot to take them into overtime.
And another Talon break.
All right, Talon break. We got a bench. We spent like $70 million on bench players that are under 82 overall. They're only going to be getting 8 minutes a game. You know what's up. It's about our starters. Talon break over. Let's get to overtime.
Yeah, we're back with overtime basketball. Texas Tech winning that jump ball. DK 3 for 3 on the season in jump balls. That's huge for him. Litteris kicks it over. Dash. Mr. Clutch. He got another one.
Wow.
Dash is coming to play in the final minutes. Can Dime answer back? Screen set from Queen. Crossover. Cross again. Dime kicks it back. Very slow, patient offense. Roska, good look. That's good.
Man, I'm falling in love with Roska.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely offensive weapon. In my opinion, a more efficient Mo Booker. Open. Another Dash Maverick shot.
I think Dash is going to take over this game right now.
40 burger tonight for
Oh,
Dash
my
Maverick.
goodness. Dash.
Could Dash be the new Kai?
But that's the thing. He's not even, like, he's shooting it so much more efficiently than Kai ever has. Dime, 3-ball. Tie it up. Got it.
Wow.
Wow.
Back-to-back point guard battle. Beautiful assist there from Roska. Dash Maverick, though. Back in action. What a pass!
What?
How did he make that happen?
How? That was magic.
How did Dash Maverick get that ball to Karan Mosley?
This is an extreme confidence.
Dime kicks it back to Queen. Dime has got to get out of the paint. He does. Open 3 and the lead. Bang!
Bang!
Ooh.
Dash Maverick is a man on a mission. What has he got in his bag of tricks right now? Screen set from Dixon. Dash, bounce pass down to Karan. Karan blocked from Queen. Here comes Achilles. Mississippi State up by 1 with the ball. Dime driving left. Finds Roska. Roska pulls. Contested jumper, got it.
Oh,
Up by 3,
my
a minute
goodness.
8 to go. 32 and 10, double-double dropped tonight by Roska. Ron Mosley, Queen with a clutch block, last possession. Who's this on?
Oh, no.
It's going to
Blocking,
be
wow.
a blocking foul. Tough call there, but I think they made the right one. Back violation.
Wow.
Dash Maverick got hit by the 2K bug with that play. I mean, there's still 54 seconds. There is still time. You don't have to foul here. You just got to play good defense.
Need a defensive stand here. Dash on Dime.
Dime doesn't look like he's looking for anybody else. He wants it, can't get it. Dash coming up clutch on defense. And is it just me, or does Dash look to be trusting Karan Mosley more than anybody else?
Yeah, he is in love with Karan Mosley right now.
Rebound, McKesson. Here we go. McKesson with that ball handling ability. Finds Santagria. Lays it in. 5-point lead.
Oh,
12-4 run, Mississippi
My
State.
goodness.
Wow.
What an ending to this classic.
Still not over yet.
Oh, it's over.
It's never been more over.
It's literally impossible at this point for Texas Tech to win. Literally.
You almost messed up their name.
Dixon, 3-ball.
And it's anyone's game.
Dixon tried to pull a James Harden there, a little flop at the end. Good.
I like it.
Move, though. Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Had he gotten the 4-point play there, we'd be talking about it a little differently. Dixon, in a league where catch and shoot guys are coveted, looks very nice.
Home team foul. 4
Good foul
Personal
there.
foul.
Dash with his
Second
fourth.
team foul.
If this thing somehow goes,
At the
all right, I
line
don't
for
want to
the
see the
away
people's
team.
feet.
Two
What is
shots.
this
Those are some
camera angle?
sweet kicks.
What is
Yes.
this camera angle?
I like
love,
the-
The
I
free
love those
throws are
shoes.
happening while we're looking at people's feet.
I love those shoes.
All right,
Thank
we need to fire the cameraman with the foot
Yeah.
fetish.
you.
All
Home
right,
team.
4-point lead, Texas Tech. We missed the first free throw. I mean, it worked for them earlier. I think your strategy here, 3. You're looking for Dixon Sider. He's got that pump fake shot going on, and I don't think you can underestimate how much that rhythm that he has right now is going to mean to this moment. In my opinion, Dixon Sider or Dash Maverick. Preferably Dixon Sider. Dash drives to the right, has it up top. Going left, guarded by Queen, gets it to Karan. Bad move in my opinion, puts it up and scored,
Oh,
but it's still a 2-point lead. Achilles into Raska. Here comes more fouls.
Fourth personal
This is
foul.
why I say it's bad. I mean, Raska needs both of them.
Shooting for
Got the
away
first.
team.
Big free throw here.
At the line
Big
for
free
two.
throw here. Raska,
He's
game
not.
on the line. He got it. 4-point lead for Mississippi State.
no timeouts. A lot of time being used to get it down the
Karan,
court. Pump fake.
Missed
Oh.
the 3. That is your game, guys. What a thrilling finish. What a game. Congratulations, Mississippi State, on being
Wow.
undefeated. Let's check out these box scores. 44-7 for Mr. Dash Maverick. What a game.
Missed 2 shots the whole game.
9 of 14, 21-3 and 4 for Mr. Litterus. Karan Mosley an 18 and 10. A power forward with no rebounds, but 2 blocks. That's what I'm talking about. What is this build? DK 16, 8 and 4. DK I'm falling in love with. Dixon Sider 4 for 6 from 3. Look at these Bulldogs. Dime dropping a 50
Oh,
burger in game
and
number
look
1.
at Raska.
Raska,
14 of
yep.
16
Yeah,
with
that's
10
hilarious.
assists.
Achilles dang near a trip dub. Queen quietly 6-3 and 6. And Lorenzen did his job shutting down. And you guys cannot underestimate this. Shut down Litterus in the second half.
Yeah, Litterus was somebody who was getting open at will the last time we saw him play. I was really impressed by how much of a non-factor he turned him into.
Yeah, Lorenzen did a great job. Offensively, we're looking to see more. Guys, thanks for watching the game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll catch you all in the next one.